Hello, everyone. Welcome
Oh,
back. Sorry,
oh,
we fixed our things, and also, I was told by that one guy that's in here, aka Miles, that we have some subs, and I'm very grateful and thankful for them. So, thank you
no,
all
I'm
very, very
grateful and
Thank
much
thankful
you.
for them.
for
Yeah,
subbing to
thank you,
us.
Peter, Diamond, and Beautiful Rose. The Beautiful Rose for 3 months. Thank you.
Yay,
Thank
you
you,
guys
thank you.
rock.
No, thank
All
you.
right, getting back to it. So, Miles has decided to create Count Biscoff. Not really create.
I
He
didn't
does
create
exist.
him. He's
Yeah.
he's a real
He was no longer
person.
sentient.
Yeah.
He's always been real. He's been a duke, actually. I believe he's a duke, not a count.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he is a count. I think.
He is
So-
a count.
I have to double check my notes.
He's Count Biscoff. That sounds correct. So do you all go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing more to do.
I'm to bed.
Fantastic. So you all go to bed. And all of you have this dream where you all are in the king's court. We'll go there to that map just for scenic purposes. Wherever the hell it is. There it is. So we go to the king's little area, but unfortunately, not really unfortunately, you all see an older Hamlet sitting in the throne, maybe mid 40s or so. There's a faceless woman next to him, and at his feet there's a small little redheaded toddler boy just playing with some blocks on the ground.
Rock.
And you all
Very.
are kind of kneeling. You don't see each other, but in each of your dreams you're having this. And this older Hamlet says to you, I'm very excited to break out this reference. But he goes, if you had the chance to be able to change one thing, would you? And what would the one
Oh
thing
my
be?
God.
I should warn you. Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. To obtain something of equal value must be lost.
God damn it.
No.
Yes.
Look at me. Calling back to my favorite anime.
Huge.
It's so good
And my
though.
favorite quote. But anyhow, Harbo, what's the one thing you would change?
Hair. Wait, does it have to be dealt with like in this campaign, or can it be something in my backstory
I would say within the campaign.
within the campaign? Well, clearly it would be he would want Gilly to still be alive.
Winslow?
I want all the dwarves and elves to be free. No slavery.
Miles?
Do I have to answer? It's a dream, right? So it would be somewhat forced, right?
I mean, I would say Dream Miles would probably answer, but
Yeah,
if you don't want to
that's-
answer, that's
I mean,
okay.
like, real life Miles wouldn't, but dream Miles might. So I'm asking.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will leave it to you.
I answer. I would grasp hold of the egg and the power within.
The power within.
Very interesting
within.
answers. That's so exciting. I like that. There's some fun new ones in there. That's for sure. And he kind of looks at you all.
Zeminiar didn't answer, did he?
Yeah. What's his
Oh,
answer?
no. Oh, yeah, Zeminiar. What would your answer be?
My choice doesn't really matter.
What?
Even
if Miles
I
had to
answered.
answer, so do you.
I didn't say Miles had the answer. I said
No,
he couldn't.
I felt like Miles would have felt like he could answer here.
Yeah. So if Zeminiar wouldn't answer, then Zeminiar doesn't answer if he'd be silent.
I can't help like this harkens back to some sort of Final Fantasy.
What a fun reference that would be. But
Just
so I assume Zeminiar would not answer. He's very skeptical of this dream.
Yep.
All right.
Dominion simply says his thoughts do not matter, and this is a dream. And if it's not a dream, then I don't care to answer.
All right.
I do wonder though, before we go on, is the boy at his feet reminiscent of Kefi?
I would say yes. It is very reminiscent of Kefi.
Okay.
I would definitely say that. And it is now morning. And the day starts. And you hear just someone shouting out in the area, and you hear a woman shouting. Do you guys go out?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. All right. And you all go out, and you see just a normal human kind of standing there as a servant for once. And I'll say, Miles, you don't feel that different, but you just feel very like when you touch things, you're like, I made a change. Is kind of what you feel as soon as you like touch your bed sheets, even as it like in the morning when you go to like, these are bed
Oh.
sheets.
Wait, so
These
the
are bed sheets.
so the woman screaming was in the waking world, not the dream.
But yeah, correct.
Okay.
I mean, it's morning now, so.
Gotcha.
And you all go on about this, and you hear this woman shouting, and she goes, Where is she? Is she in the garden again? Oh my goodness. Where is Gilly? And you just hear this other normal human, actually, it'll be a tiefling this time. She's like, I think she's in the garden. We really need to get her a bodyguard. Do you all go outside?
Yes.
Yes.
Haribo sprints outside.
All right.
Sure.
Oh boy. And as you walk outside in the garden, you see the garden looks a little different in comparison
Oh,
to the
no.
photo that is not loading. We'll say it looks a little different
What's up?
as prior. It's the same photo. I just couldn't find another garden that matched what I wanted.
Oh,
And
okay.
you see there is some dwarves and elves sitting side by side with, well, you guessed it, in the sun as the wind kind of blows. And you looks up with a nice small smile, hair kind of blowing about, and she goes, Good morning. Do you guys want some strawberries? As you see Gilly standing there. She goes, I made them for the town. Do you guys want them?
She made them from scratch.
Yeah. Kinda. I planted them.
Oh, well,
You guys
okay.
want some?
Yeah, of
As
course.
she's just beaming with smiles and
Haribo runs over to Gilly and just hugs her and starts crying.
I have a
and she's
very
just looking. She goes, What's wrong? We just saw each other yesterday.
It feels like forever.
now. Miles has a very bad feeling about this, and I'm gonna roll an insight into. I don't know who I think would be worth trading for Gilly to be here now.
I mean,
Okay.
Or
Let me just.
I actually need.
I guess
no.
I would ask someone about Harold, just in a casual way.
So she looks. She's like, "Are you asking about Harold?"
Is he around now?
Yeah, he's alive.
I didn't
Well, I think
say
he's in
alive or dead.
Florentine.
I was just asking if he was around, where he
Yeah,
was.
he's in Florentine at least.
Okay, I didn't ask if he was dead or anything, Baka.
You don't really notice anything magical, Zeminiar. It's just normal. Just a nice, normal garden. Living a nice little cottage core life in her castle. So she's like, Do you guys want to help me go pass him out or anything?
Yes.
The strawberries?
Like, yeah, I have a bunch of fruits and vegetables that I grow for the town for those who were, unfortunately slaved but have been free for a little while now, like a week or so. So we're definitely getting them up and running. So I decided to have a garden. Plus,
Wow,
it
how
gets
did
me
that
out of
happen,
here.
Princess Gilly?
Oh, I don't know. My dad kind of lost it after my mom died. So
What?
What?
Well, there it is then, I suppose.
How did the queen die?
Oh, it was just, I don't know. She's kind of died in her sleep from what Dad says. He doesn't really talk about it much, though.
Where is your father?
My dad, he's in the throne, just taking care of business as normal.
Okay.
Where's your sister, Gilly?
Ginger?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. You guys are asking about this again? I don't know where she is. I believe she's still out there. I think it was very childish of me when I was younger to even try and force her into a lifestyle that apparently wasn't meant for her.
Wait,
I
so
don't think
you've
it was
met her?
No, I've never met her, but I feel her, and I feel like she's still out there, but it's just she's kind of vicariously living through her, I guess. She gets to have a life, I'm sure, full of adventure and helping people, and I'm doing that in my own way. I don't know.
You're
I would
absolutely
love to
right.
be with her, but who knows? Though I did meet this one girl that we looked very similar, but I was kind of envious. But overall, it is what it is.
And
It
who
was
was that?
Oh, it was this girl named Kate. Ironically enough, we had like the same hair, and everyone's like, "Oh," they kept calling her me, but then I walked in, and she just kind of like walked out because I was just exploring the town and whatnot, seeing if what jobs the dwarves and elves could get while they're free currently. So I was looking in that Adventures Guild that kind of popped up not too long ago, and she was in there chilling. So
So you
she
having
seemed
fun
nice
with
though. What?
nothing?
Okay. So you guys want to help me take out all of this?
Yes.
I'll let Harbo
Cool.
do it. I have some other business to attend to.
Oh, okay.
And Haribo just kind of looks at Miles and walks up to him. Hang on, Princess Gilly, I'll be right there.
Okay.
And he says to Miles, if you're going to see the king, ask about the queen.
We'll see. It may not be.
Fine.
It may not be the best time, Harold. Haribo. She just passed. I'll
But
offer
we need to know.
my condolences on your behalf.
Fine. And Haribo turns to Princess Gilly and says, okay, let's go.
Okay.
And he turns chartreuse.
Winslow? Svinny, are you coming?
I'll go.
Sure.
Okay. And you three, well, four technically, and a few other dwarves kind of follow suit as they're like kind of carrying like a little wagon, some veggies, and lots of lettuce for whatever reason, and strawberries. And we'll go to Miles first. Miles, what are you up to?
Well, seeing as Gilly's alive, I begin to wonder what has brought about the change, and I guess I'm just looking around the castle to see what else has changed, and especially about like myself too.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah, so overall, you just feel really enlightened. Like, you feel like something's off. I will say that. Like, you feel like you have someone else speaking to you, being like, huh, so this is what's happening? This is what you're choosing? Okay. You just got really good insight right now.
do I feel like my direction in life might have been altered by this experience?
Mm, I would say not really. Like, you don't feel any more powerful, you just feel more insightful, if
No,
anything.
it's not so much a question of power, so much as a question of morality, though.
I would say you're definitely leaning more towards, I would say less cynical. Like you have a bit more of an altruistic outlook on things, but you are still very, like, you're still pretty cynical on things.
Okay,
Still kind
gotcha.
of negative, but overall you want to believe in the good of
Oh.
people.
Well, that would be it. I've never really believed in the good in the people, but okay.
Yeah, no. With this, you want to believe in it, but you know it won't happen kind of situation. But you still kind of had that endless hope kind of vibe,
Okay.
is where it's at. It's very confusing. But you want to have hope, but you have this insight that it will never change.
Right. I also wonder what that cost me then.
Mm. I would definitely have a look around then. If
Well,
I were
that
you.
is what I'm doing.
Yep. But we'll get back to the other group here, and you all go in town, and everything seems just happy as can be. Elves are free, dwarves are free. Gilly's handing out fruits and veggies, and so are the other little dwarves, and everyone just seems really happy and excited. You do see a few guards kind of peeked out further back into town, kind of not completely up Gilly's ass as they were back in the ye old days. And that's all you guys kind of do for most of the day. She just goes around and talks to the town folk and just be a happy little sunflower.
La 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 la.
Yeah.
La,
Very
la,
much.
la, la, la.
So Miles, as you're wandering around, are you asking about anything or anyone? Or are you talking to anyone?
Yeah, I'm looking for Hamlet, I suppose, is a big one. And also, if Jarvis is around is another thing. And I also begin to consider the possibility that this may all still be temporary, like the first experience that was such that we had. And I'm wondering if there's a way that I could address that question as well.
So do you want to go like talk to Martha, someone you guys know is a good person, or would you like to just talk to a random stranger?
Hamlet would actually be the number one option.
Yeah, so you go to try to find Hamlet, and unfortunately, you don't find him anywhere in the gardens or on the castle grounds. And you do run into Martha, though, and she's like, "Oh no, Hamlet's down in Cuckoo right now. He's working on some stuff there, but I can help you with anything. You know that."
Right. I just had some questions that I feel only Hamlet would really have the answer. Is he still feeling well? Is he...
Yeah, I would say he's been in a great health for a while now. At least, I mean, I haven't heard any bad updates, at least. I know he was having a down spiral a few months ago, but other than that, he's been fine.
What happened in those few months?
Oh, it was when he was getting transferred. He didn't really want to leave. And he was really upset about it, and I don't know, you guys were spending a lot of time talking and such after Jarvis had vanished, but other than that, you know.
Right. And, And what business did you say he had in Cuckoo?
Oh, he's working on further just infrastructure of it, as women have no rights there. Thankfully, elves and dwarves have more rights than do in Cuckoo.
Ah, yes, I remember Cuckoo well.
Yeah.
Spent quite a bit of time there.
Unfortunately, but yeah, no, he's out in Cuckoo for a while now and working on that.
Now, okay, once I take my leave from Martha, I know that it's not exactly locate person, but I think we've previously used locate creature to find a person. Can
Why
I
not?
use that at all to try and find Jarvis?
Yeah. Unfortunately, he is not within that range. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, sorry. I forgot my push to talk.
I thought it was us for a second.
I thought we did too. I'm just like, oh my god.
Sorry, I guess I let go of my push to talk by mistake. Yeah. Anyways.
What an oops.
Yeah, I guess I would have asked her about, like, when we lost Jarvis, because framing it like I'm trying to get a more precise date, and I've forgotten when it was, or something like that.
Yeah. She's like, oh, it was a couple months ago at least. Around the time when Hamlet had. He just kind of up and left one night.
Alright. And then I'm gonna go out and This is gonna take some character building, so I'm gonna have to make a
Okay.
couple decisions here real quick.
All right.
You can go on.
All right, so the day kind of goes on. Do you guys have anything to ask Gilly, or are you just gonna be there and enjoy the show? Peanut gallery?
Well, I forgot for a second that I was with Gilly. I'll be 100% honest.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Haribo looks at Gilly. He's just enjoying spending time with Gilly again, and
Okay.
he's just trying to get like a vibe for how everything kind of is around town, but then decides to ask Princess Gilly, I guess outside of well, I'll just do it in character. Princess Gilly, and he kind of tugs on her shirt. So, I know you said that it was your mother's death that prompted your father to free the elves and the dwarves, but, like, was there anything that happened outside of that? Like, your mom wasn't sick, was she?
No, she wasn't sick. She just died in her sleep. You guys were like in the castle and stuff. You guys went to the funeral. Silly goose. But no,
What?
she just kind of died. And overall, they built the garden because I was a wreck. Hamlet was a wreck. Harold was indifferent for once, but he also hasn't really been here for years. So he's been out in Florentine. So he's moved on with his life ultimately. But no, it's Hamlet was a wreck, I was a wreck, so they built me this garden to kind of do something good, and my dad didn't want me up his butt constantly telling him to do changes and stuff, and I know my mom had always been kind of hard and stickler on the law, but I know Harold had this one little moment where he was trying to talk to my dad peacefully about elves and stuff, and it was really odd because Harold had never brought up those things before, but he was really adamant on at least freeing the elves, which I found odd, but not my business. He's my older brother and we don't really see each other, so it's fine.
You
But
don't see each other?
no, he's out in Florentine constantly and I'm here helping these people out as she's like just like getting flowers handed to her and being put in the carts like in behind as these little dwarves are just like carrying carts of flowers. And she goes, "Yeah, no. Like I'm here living my life and he's out there living his and my dad just got I think tired of the pressure and finally just caved."
Oh.
So, it's been nice though. I'm not mad about it. Everyone seems happy and whatnot.
Yeah, it's about time.
I think it's a very admirable decision.
I think so too. Slight blush. And it comes evening time, and you all sit down for dinner. You eat. Day goes on, and you all go back to bed. You all go to sleep.
Sleeps.
And as you all go to bed, you all kind of start feeling like you're having a dream again. And you're back in the king's throne. Hamlet's sitting there by himself this time, still the same future Hamlet. But he's in there all by his lonesome. No child, no queen, or anything of that nature. And he goes, "So is this the life you wish to play out?" And we will find out that answer right now.
What?
Haribo, will you? Is this the life you wish to play out? Yes or no?
Oh, no. Mm, mm, yeah.
Winslow?
Yes, this is what I wish.
Miles?
I'm not sure.
Okay. And Zeminiar?
Zeminiar stays silent.
All right. Fantastic. You all wake up and you'll find out what happens next week.
All
Like
right.
our
Well, that's
rules.
Next playthrough. I guess I should say. Not next week, though I wish it was next week. It is not. It is March 15th, 5 glorious days after my birthday, and 2 weeks from now.
And the
Isn't
anniversary of
Tax day?
What?
Isn't that tax day or is that April 15th?
that's April 14th.
I filed my taxes yesterday. 'cause
It's
I'm
April.
A good old citizen.
But that
Big
is the
saves.
that is the anniversary of the death of a certain Julius Caesar. So you know, like
Wow.
have a good
Is
time,
Gilly
everybody.
gonna die again? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'm saying beware the Ides of March. Everyone says that.
It's also Fat Tuesday, so if you guys did not get a donut, go get a damn food.
I have a donut every day.
Today's Fat Tuesday or the 15th?
Today.
Today's Fat Tuesday.
Technically, every day can be Fat Tuesday, but
That's
Yeah, but we
true.
don't want that.
No, that's too many
speak for
Poochkies.
yourself. No, this Polish blood runs nice and thick from all that sugar. Thank you. I am fine with
Same.
having a Poochki daily, which I did not have one today, so I failed. But please like and subscribe on all of our social medias. Follow us wherever /PlasmaCoin. And other than that, I want to see some fan art of Harbo riding a horse with Miles, and of the now cutest photo of Gilly that I was able to find. Thank you, artist, for doing it. But good old Google Images here. But thank you all for the subs again, and I cannot wait to see you all on the 15th at, we'll say 7. We'll see what technical difficulties we have.
Yeah.
Well, this time it wasn't technical. It was.
It was all that one guy's
chronological.
fault.
No, it wasn't. Somebody else. Not me. Goodbye.
Toodles!
Bye.